Look at that the question four. Question four is trying to ask us one of the inference-based question. See that. What does it ask? Which of the following inferences is best supported? Maybe called as all the four options which have been given here. So they all are nothing but inference, one infer best answer to the text, right? So, but it is stated what which of the following inferences is best supported by the second paragraph of the passage. Now, in that case, this is first and this is second paragraph of the passage. Now, if I say that one option which is nothing but supporting to the second paragraph, right? Now, look into it. The first option said that books and real life conversations provide the same kind of a knowledge. Now look into it, it tries to degrade, deteriorate, or deject it, the idea, what the author tries to point out in the passage. Books and real life conversation provide the same kind of a knowledge, but in different formats. It means it tries to uh, disrepute or called as weaken the statement. It doesn't consider as a supporting to the second paragraph. So although it is stated second paragraph, that means you can go to the second paragraph and check that. But looking at the tone of the text, we can find out this cannot be the supporting to the second paragraph of the passage. B said personal interaction allows for context specific learning that books which give general advice often fail to provide. Now, again, in option B, what you are trying to do, you are trying to um, telling about the better thing related to personal interaction, right? Whereas you are trying to um, distort the idea of book. You are saying that what means personal interaction allows for context-specific learning that books which give general advice often fail to provide. Right. Now, um, if I talk about the text, the second paragraph, which stated what books tend to, right? Books tend to offer general, what you can say that general advice, right? But what you need is often highly specific. Books offer an atlas, but what you need is often a tour guide. So if you see that, means this particular line. The first is that books tend to offer general advice, but what you need is often highly specific. You don't just need advice on success, but exactly who to reach out to in your company to move your career forward. Books offer an atlas, but what you do is often a tour guide. So, on the basis of this, you can see uh, option B is indicating about what? Um, you can say personal interaction allows. So trying to uh, deteriorate the idea of books, right? But let's look at the third option. So the third option said reading books is an outdated and ineffective method of self-improvement. Now, again, here you are focusing on reading books and stating that it is an outdated, right? So four said human beings learn effectively only when they fully understand the theories behind their action. Right. Now, in that case, if I talk about option G, human beings learn effectively only when they fully understand the theories behind their action. It means the experiment in the next paragraph shows people learn even without understanding the theory. Right. So that is what you can draw from this choice. But does this choice support? Right. Second is called as when you say reading book is an outdated. So books are outdated. The author values books, but says they don't replace conversation. So in that case, when I say it is trying to disrepute reading section, so which in which the author is not that strong tone presenting to this choice, right? or not draw this such kind of a degree of means negativity. Now, if I talk about B, so I can say that what means personal interaction allows for context-specific learning that books, which give general advice, often fail to provide. So it tries to make a comparison. At the same time, it focuses more on the personal interaction. A said books and real life conversation provide the same kind of a knowledge, but in different format. So when I say that best supported, then I could go with the option B, right? Uh, because in option B, what the passage is trying to tell. So option B is inferring that, and that supports to the passage, isn't it? Uh, that is what you would find out. But when we say that option A, same kind of a knowledge, but in different formats. So the author says that they differ in kind, general versus specific, not just a format, isn't it? So hence we can say option A, C, and D can be eliminated. So look into this particular question. So where we can see that what on the basis of the tone we determine what could be the answer, right? Okay, so let's come to the last question of not last question. So this is the last question of this particular passage. I hope you able to draw that what this passage is actually trying to ask us and how the questions like inference based questions, strengthening or weakening based questions, right? Mm, and mm, yeah, um, and implies based questions also there or called as a most and least based question, isn't it? So hope